live.
You got it?
If I go live, it's gonna be.
It's okay because
Mom.
I can share it.
You turn the AC on.
You got a remote?
Okay, do you want to tag Latoya Martin?
There you go. She can
Tag.
tag me. There we
The
go.
app.
So you don't have to do it.
Huh?
You don't have to do it.
What you
Just
mean?
get a picture because she just tagged me in it. So it's gonna
on your
automatically
page?
have it. Yeah.
You don't want your own.
No, because it's gonna go.
It's gonna go on your
You
page.
can still get like little video clippings and,
Okay.
and pictures and stuff.
Because I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, you can't reach it?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Y'all on?
Yeah, we just wait a couple minutes. But I think we need that AC off. I think
I
that's
can't reach you.
Okay.
This is the,
Your son is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. Your son is attempting to reach you on.
hey, Tom.
Thank you guys for the ones that have tuned in so far. Make sure you guys share this. Let everybody know we going live, or we're all the way live
Amen.
with Latoya Martin, the entrepreneur guru. Make sure y'all share. Get everybody on. We're gonna start in a couple minutes.
I'm gonna go to your page to see how it is.
What? Oh, how it's
Yeah, how it's going.
okay.
Derek, can you let us know how the sound is? You can also let us know too once you go on her page. Couple more seconds, guys. We're gonna get started. Make sure you guys share. Did you hear the AC?
Not really.
Derek, can you let us know how the sound is?
Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds
All right, y'all. Business owners, anybody that owns a business, anybody that's interested in owning a business, make sure you tag them, let them know we're on.
Stop looking.
She's so silly. I said you is so silly.
Okay. So we can turn your volume down.
Turn up.
Down. All right, y'all. Start in about 15 seconds. Again, we got Latoya Martin here. All you business owners, all you wanna-be business owners, all of you who has a dream, scared to start a business.
CNAs, RNs, that's interested in starting a business in the home care field, tag and share.
Anyone that works in the home care field, even if you're not even thinking about starting a business, you might want to tune in. It might be something that you might want to pursue. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Mo Money Motivations, where we not only motivate, we inspire, and we also encourage our people to be entrepreneurs. Today we have Latoya Martin, all the way from Tallahassee, Florida. We want to thank you for coming in and sitting down and chatting with us. As she just stated, anyone that is interested in the healthcare field, CNAs, want to get your own business, make sure you share, tag everyone. So I want to just jump in and just start off by asking, who is Latoya Martin?
Okay, so Latoya Martin is a person that's actually been in the home care field for over 16 years. I started off in a family-owned agency with my mom. She's been in business for over 21 years. So I learned everything from her, and she taught me all the ropes. And just one day I decided that I just wanted to do this myself. And when I said do it myself, I wanted to start my own agency. But God had other plans. He put me in a place where I could learn everything that I needed for me to help other people.
Okay.
So what I did was I expanded my brand. Not only am I running an agency as well as an adult family care home, but now I'm teaching other people how to start their business in the home care field. And that's from the agency to the adult daycare, ALF training, adult family care home training, Medicaid providers, Medicare providers, you name it, I can do it for you.
Okay. So what's the name of your company?
My company is Angels on Earth, Senior Home and Service Business. And I also have Access Business Collective, where we rent out spaces, office spaces, to people in the Tallahassee area. And of course, home care startups, where we help people start their own business. And when I say start, I mean start to finish. I also have partners that does websites, marketing, quality of care, teaching your staff how you want them to operate in your business. So we do the whole 9 yards with home care startups.
So you don't just help them to start a business, you help them to, once they get their business started, you help them with the marketing, the promotion,
Everything.
and how to
So your
run
brochures, I'm helping you from putting together business plans to putting your license in place to training your staff to helping you get your marketing, where you need to go and market your business. And in Tallahassee, if you're lucky enough to be in Tallahassee, I can also rent your office space to start your business.
Oh, that's
So
great.
that I help the whole 9 yards.
Okay. So do you have a nursing home now, or are you just doing the agency now?
So I have the agency, and I also have a home in Tallahassee that I service seniors 24 hours.
Okay. So
Yes.
how many seniors do you have there?
Right now I have 3. I'm licensed enough to have 5.
Okay.
So I have adult family care home, and then the agency where I send people out to provide services.
So will you be getting another home for more people?
Ooh, God. Well, God has laid it on my heart to go bigger.
Okay.
So I'm looking to go bigger in 2020 to
Okay.
do a LF. And most people don't understand that sometimes you have to start at the bottom. Not really the bottom, but the bottom. So what adult family care home is the smaller version of adult LF.
Okay.
So my next step is to go assisted facility. I'm sorry. So that's where I can house more than 5 people.
Okay.
So that's my goal. That, and as well as starting Angels on Earth daycare, adult daycare.
Okay.
So that's in the making. All of these God laid on my heart, and I'm going for it. Walking in faith in 2020.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
For 16 years. So
you've been doing this for 16
Uh-huh.
years. Okay.
Yes. So I was directly out of high school, I started working with my mom. She made me the manager after like 2 years. I went from sitting with clients to actually doing the paperwork for her. So she showed me the ropes, and then that's why I really believe that God put me there to learn everything from her so that I can help other people, help our people. Because I was that CNA, I was that home health aide that didn't make enough money to make ends meet. I had to work 2 and 3 jobs. So my goal is to help that CNA, RN, whoever that just want to make money for themselves.
Right.
I think as black people, I think that we're seeing it that nowadays we have to walk out on faith and start that business.
Right.
We don't have to struggle. With every business, you're going to have to pour in. You're going to have to pour in at first, but you will reap the benefits
Okay.
if you stay in the fight.
That's good. So anyone that's in the healthcare field, whether it's a CNA, home health aide, or even an LPN, what if they're thinking about this? If they're thinking this might be something for them, what is something that you think that they need first in order to determine if this is a lane that they want to try?
First, you want to make sure you have a business plan in place. You don't want to jump into anything heads first. So I say put everything in writing, put it down on paper. After you go there, do some research. even though you may have someone helping you, you also want to understand the knowledge for yourself to make sure that this is something that you really want to get into, because this is not a business where we're selling shoes or clothes. We're actually dealing with people's loved ones.
Right.
So you want to make sure you're ready to make that commitment. Because if I'm trusting my mom in your hands, I'm trusting that you're going to provide her with the best care. So that's what's going to keep your business going. That's going to keep referrals coming your way. So you definitely want to put a business plan in place. Make sure you write everything down. Next, you want to go ahead on and start getting your business licensed in your city. Get your EIN number, get your license through the state of Florida or whatever state you're in. And then you may want to research how you want to get your application started, how you're going to get the application done. You can either use me or whoever else, or just do it yourself if you do the research.
Right.
So that would be the first thing, is just putting everything down on paper.
So with that being said, have you ever sat down with someone that came to sign up with you, and in the middle of the process they realized that this wasn't for them, or you may have even saw that maybe this isn't for this particular person, and were you able to coach them? And
so what I do is, if you come to one of my workshops or we have any kind of sit down meeting, I do have questions where I ask you why you want to get into this, because that's going to keep you moving, motivated when the money is not coming in, when you don't pose so much into it and you're not getting anything out. So you want to have your reason for getting into any business. You don't want to just do it because, hey, this is bringing in a lot of money for someone else, because it may not happen for you that way.
Right.
So I definitely have questions where I ask you why you're getting into the business.
Okay. So when someone signs up with you, what can they expect?
The full package. You can expect that I'm going to do your application correctly. I'm going to let you know where we are by email, text, or phone call. I'm going to guide you to the mentors that I have that fall under me for things that I don't do, such as websites and brochures and cards and training your staff. I'm just going to make sure you're ready. But my thing is, I can put you in a position for your business, but in order for you, you got to take off. And once I do my job, you have to fly on your own.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned workshops. What all workshops do you offer?
So right now, I'm offering the adult family care home, home care startup, which is the agency, Medicaid and Medicare, going over that with you, the adult daycare, everything, the LF. Any kind of training that you would need to get started, I have it.
Okay. So in the future, do you see yourself starting another business where you're helping people in other businesses other than healthcare?
No, only because this is what I know. You know, this is my baby. I went to school and got a degree in it, and this is just what I know. So I don't want to be something that I'm not. If I don't know about shoes and clothes and stuff like that. I just know I like to wear it. But I want to stick to what I know. And that's what's going to take you far. Sticking to what you know, unless you have someone to properly coach you in that area.
Yeah. So a lot of us, we have dreams of starting our own companies, but we don't, like you said, we don't step out on faith. What do you think are some of the barriers that we face, or that we may think that we're facing, that will stop us from starting our own business?
In the healthcare field, I feel like a lot of us, we're scared of making a move because we can't see that dream happening. I feel like money can be an issue, not having that support. A lot of people look for support. And credit. I can't stress that enough, that we have to get our credit right, because we may need a loan to start that business. So I think that's the barrier. Most of the time people won't start anything because they, again, don't have faith, don't have the money, don't have support system. But I come from nobody really believed that I was gonna do what I'm doing now. I actually had to push myself, and I had a prophet lady came to my church, and I already had my agency going, and she told me, she said, the avenue that you think you're going in is not gonna be that. And now I can see exactly what she was talking about. She was talking about the home care startup because God had another avenue where he wanted me to reach the people.
Right.
He wanted me to reach down and help other people that wasn't fortunate enough to have a parent to show them the ropes. And it get me emotional because I love helping other people. I love seeing everybody else branch off and get their business started, getting clients. This is what I want for my sisters and my brothers. I want
and then
all
you're
of
able
us.
to see that prophecy come to pass.
Right. And I mean, she was like, you think this is something. She was like, wait till the next 6 months. Your life is never be the same. And it was true. And ever since then, I just been walking. Even though I don't see it, it's a lot of times that I don't see things, but I act on it because God has already dropped it in my spirit. So I act on it. And that's just a part of having faith.
So you mentioned about having support systems. For people that don't have support systems, or people that feel like certain people from their community or from their family should support, and then they get discouraged because they see that they don't have that. Do you have any words for those people that?
I would say attend as many as brunches, marketing events, all of these events. I noticed Tampa, Polk County, they have a lot of like women empowerment. Get up under a lot of women that's trying to go into the area where you're going, starting a business. They can be your mentors, they can be your backbone, pushing you. But you just gotta find the people that's in your area that's trying to go somewhere.
Right.
I mean, get up under some strong women and just go. I mean, you're not going to always have that family. It's going to be outsiders that push you more than your family.
Right. Yeah. I definitely realized that with, businesses that I've started. I've always looked for my community or my family to be supported. And I do have, some family members that do support me, but I realize that don't always look for them.
Because I think they don't see it in you. A lot of times they don't see they're like, oh, that's just Toya.
Yeah.
But they don't see that drive in you.
Right.
So they can't see, like they say, you can't see the future. They don't see you winning. And sometimes if they didn't win, and this could be parents, aunties, uncles, if they didn't win, they don't want you to win.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to get up under people that want you to succeed. People that love you, genuinely want to see you to succeed, and not just want something from you.
Okay. All right. I know I had found out about you because one of my cousins signed up with you. She was actually at your workshop today, and she told us a lot of good things about the workshop and how good it was, how professional and informative it was. So I just want to congratulate you. I love to see my people doing their thing, and you definitely have been doing your thing ever since I started following you on Facebook. I see you constantly post. I don't know if you sleep at all.
I don't. I really, truly don't. But I'm just excited. Because when you see people that you help start their business start flourishing, and you see that stuff coming down your timeline, you like, Lord God, I always say he did it. Because I don't want to take the credit. Because me as a woman, I couldn't have did it, because me years ago, I wouldn't have shared all this stuff. If God would have never put that inside of me, I never would have did that, because I would have closed my hands. I would have said, well, I'm not sharing my information. But God had to bring that up out of me and say that I'm going to use you in the way that I want to use you. And this is going to take you farther than you can even see.
And that's crazy that you say that, because a lot of people that are working in certain areas, we do that. Like, someone can have a passion or a drive to work in your area, and you feel like, oh, I can't help them out, or I can't give them advice or tell them where I get this from or what vendor I use for this, because they're going to turn into my competition. They don't look at it as we all trying to win together. You got to put your hand out and help, because someone helped you.
Someone helped you, and that's the main thing. Like, don't look at that person that's going higher faster than you. That should be your motivation. So when I see women, not even necessarily just in the home care field, when I see you open your dance studio, it's like, yes, that's me. I'm like, I'm cheering you on in the background, like, yes, girl, yes, Black Power. Because that's how we're going to get far.
Right.
If we help each other and push each other together, that's how I look at it. I'm not trying to keep all this information for me. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
So, Black Power.
Yeah, so that's the main reason why I started wanting to do this type of podcast, with just empowering our people and letting them know every one of us is not not hating on you, or you know what I'm saying. We are here to help. There are people that have businesses that are here to help and that will help you, will give you advice, will show you what lane you need to go down. But I just want to thank you, because I know you're tired. I know you did your workshop today, and
I'm tired, but God gave me the energy. I got through it. I'm happy because they're happy.
Yeah.
And they feel like they learned everything they needed to get started.
Yeah.
And for them to come back and say, Toy, you did awesome, that's what I do.
I actually asked her to even come up here so she could,
Oh,
get on record
man.
and say like how great you were. She was just talking about how good it was and how you had the realtors, you had this. She was like, it was awesome. It was
God
awesome.
ordained it. And I look at everything as God, because I usually come down here and I have to buy food and all of these things. And then I have people reach out to me saying, hey, if you just allow me to come there and share my business, I'll do this. And I say, God, you are setting it up.
Yeah.
He's setting it up.
Yeah.
And not just for me, but for everyone.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I just thank God. It's all God.
Yes, it is. It is. So I don't have any more questions. Did you have anything else you want to share? You might want to go ahead and give them your information, how they can reach you.
Okay, so I can be reached directly on my website at homecarestartups.com. You can email me at angelsonearthhands@gmail.com, or directly message me on Facebook at Latoya Martin. I look forward to working with each one of you that want to get into the healthcare field. Contact me and we can get started. Book your consultation. If you still have questions that you want to be answered before you move, I'm willing to answer all questions. All you have to do is book your consultation. Thank you.
So again, thank you guys for tuning in with us and Mo Money Motivations with Latoya Martin. Thank you so much for coming and saying. I know.
Thank you.
I know you're a busy woman.
I don't take no claims for it. I always say God did it. God did it.
Yes, He did it.
So, and I want everybody to move out on faith. I mean, even if you can't see it, because sometimes we can't see it with our eyes, so we're scared to make the move. So you got to have that faith in place and just move. I promise you it'll work out.
It'll all work out.
It'll work out. I promise you. Trust God.
All right. So with that being said, Black Power. With that being said, again, thank you guys for taking the time to tune in, to sit with us. Make sure you still continue to share this video. We will be posting it on YouTube also. Like I said, continue to share. Let's get this out. Let's make this go viral. The YouTube channel will be Black Goddess. And I also can be found on Facebook, Monique Ferguson, and on Instagram, Black Goddess. That's Goddess is spelled GODDISS. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All hearts and minds are clear.
Amen.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.